Hari Om. When we interact with this world, we want to bring a great effort in changing. The idea is really beautiful and a very lofty idea. There may be a tinge of selfishness involved, but the idea is the change should be brought in so that I, primarily, but along with me, others around me may also benefit from it. So we vehemently try to make a change, bring a change in everything possible around us. Constantly, that has been our effort. But as we mature, we understand, or we should have understood, that the change that I am envisioning cannot be a possibility if it is not starting forth from myself. If I am not ready to put that effort, what in Vedanta we call as Purushartha, then it is not at all possible to have a sustained chain pattern of growth if that change is not originating from me. It is not a difficult task, it is the only task that we can possibly envision. In order to bring that change so that I can see the impact of that change on the world outside, I have to first challenge myself to know myself, both pluses and minuses. We are not unique in that way that I have predominantly bad or predominantly good. We are a mix of both. Obviously, it seems like the bad, the troublesome, seem to be weighing in a lot, but that is purely because it lingers in our mind a lot. Over a period of time, many such habits, many such patterns, when they are repetitively retained back in us, then we feel as though I am a negative person. There is no scope for change. There is no possibility to bring that kind of impact or influence on myself or on the world around. But instead of stepping back and understanding it, we go foolhardily head on with the world around us and stumble upon stumble, and then feel let down, hurt, disappointed, disenchanted. So, where do we begin? First and foremost, we hear about empowering this, empowering that. Have we empowered ourselves? Take charge of yourself. And when I say take charge of yourself, it is not by taking charge of others or other things or other environments. Take charge of yourself in first understanding both the pluses and minuses, that this is a given condition, this is a given situation. Now, having a full understanding and grip, then the next step is, before even I can work on my positive or negative, I should be able to take charge of myself in such a way that I am not limited by my own lack of filter. It is my choice if I allow something from the outside to hurt me, belittle me, or insult me. If I give value to it and allow it to get inside, that is when I have already lost the battle. But instead, if I take charge, and when I say take charge, to empower myself, to not be pulled down by these forces that seem to limit me. Thus, taking a stock of where I am, stopping the downward fall, then I have to accept myself where I am, whatever condition it is. I'm not labeling it, we should not be labeling it as good, bad, ugly, indifferent, horrendous. No, this is what it is. And having taken stock of it, having understood it, then the next step is to forgive ourselves of all the past wrongs that we have done. If I cannot forgive myself, even Bhagavan cannot. Therefore, in all our prayers, you see that at the very end, we have this beautiful shloka, whether it is Karacharana Kritam va, or Kayena Vacha Manasendriyarva, thought, word, deed, Bhagavan, knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously, whatever I have done, please forgive. Now, this forgiveness that I'm seeking is not so that I keep repeating the same pattern and again come back to forgive myself. It is to come to an environment wherein I am comfortable where I am. When I say comfortable, it is not slacking back. Comfortable knowing that there are inadequacies in me, and therefore those inadequacies have to be worked upon. And when it comes to working upon it, how should our uh, whole conviction be? The conviction should be in the attitude that yes, I am not perfect, I am aiming for perfection, and I will take a stride at my own pace, not because somebody is saying or not because somebody is demanding, but it is my own genuine interest in my own self growth that I would commit myself to, that whatever I do, I shall do it one at a time, but firmly done, consciously done, that I don't have to revisit again. So once that kind of an forgiveness environment is uh, enriched inside, then whatever changes that I am trying to bring in myself, the mindset that I am trying to construct myself, how should that mindset be? It is not to try blending into the environment in a cookie cutter module. Everybody is doing it, let me also do it. Everybody is a doctor, let me also become a doctor. Most of us desi Indian mindset comes there, wherein everybody is a doctor, everybody is an engineer, everybody is a lawyer. The losers go for the other things. But instead, the mindset should be that all the learning, nourishing environment that I'm creating is towards a mindset which can think like a solution provider. to the environment that I'm a part of. So when I mold myself to be that individual who is constantly working, I am empathizing with the environment, I understand it, I am trying to look into my own resources, I am strengthening those resources so that I can be an active ingredient of solutions being given to the situation rather than wasting my time. Oh, world is like this, the politics is like this, the economics is like this, the people are like this. कुत्ते की दुम की तरह है सब. However, kutte ki dum is like a dog's tail. It's always crooked. However you want to straighten it, it will go back to being. It becomes a very pessimistic way of thinking. But the conviction should be that if I bring in a change, even when somebody is trying to give up on things, on oneself as well, that is also a change. But instead, now I am thinking of a change wherein I am consistently thinking of others, their welfare, and being a solution to them, a viable, productive, positive solutions. And that solution, when I am clear about, inspired within, the the path becomes clearer, firmer, and the roadblocks become smaller. People would want to associate with such a mindset, with such projects, with such events, with such momentum of movements. And thus, thereby, what happens? I bring the change, and through me, there is a change in the world around me. Yadyadacharati sreshtaha tattadev itarajanaha sayat pramanam kurute lokaha tad anuvartate. If lokaha anuvartate, if loka is ready to follow, but who is it that the loka will follow? That who has that stability, that who has that mindset, that who has that genuine empathetic outlook to be a part of the solutions for everyone that they come in touch with in interaction. Such change were the change of the likes that were brought by Puja Swami Vivekanandji, Puja Swami Chinmayanandji, and several other great masters. Let us walk that path to inculcate this healthy habit so that I can be that change which I'm expecting in the world and be the solution provider that thereby the world benefits. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavan.